Well, hello there, and welcome back to another episode from the Alphacraft server. The Minigames district is open, and people that know me know that I do like my minigames, so I went ahead and I built this little contraption. The name isn't final yet, so if people in the comment box have some inspiration for me, like has to include guests, jumping, or something like jumping, getting to the other side, that kind of deal. But hey, name or no name, let me show you how it works. So player comes in, presses the button, and tries to get to the other side. Oh, was lucky there. I have one there. Cool, 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 cool. Oh, another one. Come on, come on, come on. I need one. I need one. Come on. Yes, there we go. And that's about how easy it is. And then you pop up on the other side. Yeah. It's not the most complex game. It's not the most technical, strategic, or anything game. But hey, it's just a fun little press the button, you get to the other side. If you fail, you have 3 attempts. And yeah, if you win, you basically reset the game by pressing that pressure plate over there. Let me quickly show you a bit of the internal workings of it. I do have a little service hatch somewhere. Oh yeah, here it is. All the terrain on top of this is custom terraformed. But here we are. Again, it's not the most complex. Like, I have a series of 4 happy ghasts sitting on 5 different spots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, and people that were paying attention during the time lapse must have noticed that one of these rows at the end of the time lapse just all of a sudden shift over a block. Well, when I first built this, I made the mistake that there should be 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks in between all these rail lines, and one of them had 5 blocks in between. So it was like, yeah, I better fix that. But yeah, the ghasts are all hooked up to a little storage system, which keeps them separate, so I can send one over at a time. And then let me show you over here. I have this little, this hopper going, or these hoppers going into a circle. So there is an item in one of those hoppers, and once it reaches this one, it sends a pulse to all the gas lines. First hits this little randomization module, which gives a 1 in 2 chance, so 50% chance that with each pulse that comes in, a ghost or a ghast gets released. And yeah, that's basically it. And the reset line just makes sure that this clock stops. That's it. Oh, and in this white box of wooliness, there is a calibrated skull sensor that registers when a player climbs back up the ladder. So when you fall down, you have to climb back up the ladder. And when you do that, you miss, or you lose 1 life, basically. But yeah, that's it for this game. And yeah, I like it. It's fun. It's cute, almost, I would say. Yeah, maybe a bit cute as well. Yet the most difficult part of building this one. Let me climb back up the ladder. Unfortunately, this can't go any quicker. So the main challenge of this one is, of course, that I couldn't use any solid blocks at the bottom. So the happy guests, they're sitting in a minecart, rails that are waterlocked, so they move a bit slower. But of course, like if something here would be a solid block, or in the bottom, the gas would take suffocation damage from that block, because the hitbox would be colliding with it. So the bottom layers of this, and I think the bottom 5 layers, are all walls, slabs, and stairs. So that can't happen. And yeah, I mean, building wise, that's quite a challenge to make something that looks good, but still contains 0 solid blocks. And a similar thing can be said, of course, of the leaves. And yeah, I added in the little spore blossom just for the atmospheric, particles, and black roof. But yeah, again, very happy with it. And people seem to be enjoying it. A couple of people have tried it out yet. The only issue we have so far is that if multiple people stand in here, then the circuit that detects how many lives you have left detects the other players as well. So yeah, it drains a bit too quick. So I might change it out to just be a timed run. So you have like, let's say 1 minute to get to the other side, or something like that. But yeah, it needs to have a little system here, because otherwise I would stay or keep running. And yeah, minecarts, unloaded chunks, entities, redstone. It's something you kind of want to avoid. I don't want the game to be still running if somebody like heads over to the portal and dips out of the area. And talking about the area, of course, this area needed a bit of work before we could start building stuff in here, or before we can start building like more stuff in here. And this leaf litter will give away that there used to be a lot more trees in this area. So yeah, the chess bros came together and we started working on clearing a bit of the area. And yeah, we made it a bit more welcoming to build stuff on by flattening it out, because it was very rugged terrain. A bit more like in that direction, and like a lot of little bumps and humps and stuff like that. So we kind of like cleared it and cleaned it out a bit, or cleaned it a bit. And then we also made sure that if we would draw a pathway all the way to over there, that would connect up to the shopping district and Alpha's base. We also made sure that here these islands are a bit more easy to build on, and would be part of the gaming district as well, because we have spawn right over there. There's my starter base, my sloop. And then over there you already see the guild building, and you already see the gateway to Alpha's area. But obviously people that have been, well, people already have most likely been spotting this gray box of stone. Yeah, I couldn't resist, and I built a whole second game as well. Just this is not completely finished yet. Like, the name of the game will be put on the wall over there, and the name is Ender Pearl Pong. Which yeah, I mean, pretty self-explanatory. Player stands on this side, and you throw an Ender Pearl, and you try to hit these platforms, basically this 3x3 with the color of your opponent's team in the dead center. And this button controls everything, so it resets the previous game and it will start the new game. So the moment I press this button, that game resets, and the new 6 Ender Pearls for the next game are distributed. Player picks them up, you come to your side, and let's say I go first, and then you just try to aim and to hit. Well, I failed at it, but to hit one of these squares, and that counts as 1 point. Fairly simple game, still fun, and leftover Ender Pearls can be deposited in those decorated pots. And by the sounds of it, there's a little unlit area underneath those stairs. Anyway, we'll fix that later. Maybe we're gonna do like a bit more of a how would you call it, like more stadium feel, where you have a bit more of seating area in this pot. I don't know yet. Yeah, the decoration of this is still a bit rudimentary. The only thing I really wanted was the walls to be very plain, and to be equally sized. So people can't just go like, oh yeah, 3 blocks from the top, I have to hit there to score a point, for instance. Also, this game has a surface edge, so let me show you the inner workings real quick. It's very simple, by the way. So these platforms, there is a calibrated sculk sensor on top of this block, which is calibrated to a signal strength of 7, which means player taking damage or entity taking damage. So the moment you use an ender pearl and you land, you automatically take damage on that block where you land on. So that can be detected. There's just a bunch of redstone dust on there, gets detected by the observers and turns on the copper bulbs. And then a little sound system, well, a little ding. And this is a little flip-flop, which then can be reset by this reset line. These are all 4 ender pearls, and by the looks of it, I might have to grab a couple more to be like fully stocked, so we don't run out of ender pearls anytime soon. Same thing on the other side, and then for the ender pearl distribution, I'm using this little system. It's let me see a good angle so I can show you. Maybe I'll just free cam this a little bit. Yeah. So it's literally a number of items in the hopper. Depending on where this block sits, one of the 2 hoppers is locked, which means that this can be used in quick succession without having to wait for the hoppers. Like in a normal hopper clock, you have to wait until the hopper clock resets itself again before you can trigger it again. In this case, you can just keep going in pretty quick succession. Same over here, like when that one is locked, then this line is open, and the other way around. You see here that the signal gets flipped, and then it's just a matter of like the normal little clock. So the incoming signal gets turned into multiple pulses, and then those pulses are put in these droppers, which then dispense the 6 items. Easy as that. And the reset line resets everything, like I just said. And then, oh yeah, for the scoreboards, right, there we did a little, it's not really trickery or magic or anything, it's been done multiple times before. It's just a dropper pushing items into a crafter. And the crafter, well, there's 6 items in this dropper, so the crafter can be filled up to a signal strength of 6, which means 6 points. And then there is a little pulse extender here that basically unlocks this dropper, this hopper, so all the items from the crafter can get drained back into the dropper. And then set dropper is the one that gets directly powered by the system that detects when you score a point. And because this one is directly powered, it powers both of them, so it puts an item straight from this one into the crafter. And that's basically how easy it is. Minigame redstone, it doesn't have to be complicated, as long as it does the mechanic you intended it to do. So again, a game I'm very pleased with the extra decoration and a bit of like a stand, seating area, something like that. It can be it can be turned into like less of an eyesore, because now it's a very gray box. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not too bad, you know. It's still a mini game, and in the end as well. So, and I can't put anything on those walls for the obvious reasons I just mentioned. But on this wall, we can do something cool, which will be done in the near future. Whilst this was in construction, we did some play testing, and yeah, I have some footage of that. So roll the tapes, I would say.
Give Spider a game. You play Spider.
Okay, sure. Wait, which side do you want to play on? Same one? Okay.
Oh, that's fine. I'll be on this side.
Right, you can start, Spider. Very close.
Nope.
Very close, but
Very close. No cigar. Bit's been practicing. probably.
no, one block off.
Oh. You were very close in the square. In the white part. Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
All right.
Nope.
Whole thing. I was trying
I'm
to
just-
think what your minigame was. You
Let's
told me, and
turn.
it completely escaped my mind.
Yep, this is the one. Oh,
No score yet.
it was easier when I didn't have an opponent.
Oh, spider!
That's literally a couple of pixels. That is literally a couple of pixels.
Oh, bummer.
Okay, nobody has scored yet, so that's pretty insane, actually.
If the wind was blowing just a little bit, I could have got knocked in the square.
Okay.
Next time, Bunny, we just need to.
Yeah.
Oh,
She
you
got
got
it.
one.
Yes!
Yay!
Finally, I got one.
Spider.
Come on.
Come on, Bit.
It's your game.
I know.
What are you doing?
I know.
Oh, Bit, don't let me win you by one. Don't let me win you with one. You can do it. All right.
I'm glad my opponent believes in me.
It's okay, we don't.
Let's see. So
Ah, cool,
I
thank you.
can't hit that same one
You're
again, so
welcome.
I have to try to get a different one.
Ooh.
Very close again.
This one I keep getting so close to and not in it. Yay! 1-1. Oh
One
my
to one.
gosh. So, one last try. Is it going to be
Wait
a
a minute. This
tie?
is Chessbro
No.
versus Princess Bro.
Yeah. Actually, that's true.
Oh, well, one's my best
Come on,
score.
Bit.
Pressure's on.
No pressure now.
Blue. Ready, steady, bananas.
There we go.
And he wins. You were just saving it for your last throw.
No.
Yeah. It's okay. I just kidding.
So pick a side. You have 6 barrels, and you just aim. Well, you stay in your square, and you aim for the platforms on the opposite side. That's it. And you go on turns.
And you can only hit each platform once, so once it's lit up, you can't get it again.
Yeah.
Right.
You have to
Yep.
aim for a different one.
Jin's already looking how much on the edge he can be standing.
You're like Jin's here doing like equations and stuff, getting Pythagorean theorem going, you know.
Music intensifying.
It's like golf, isn't it? You can't.
It's literally like
Pixel.
it's literally like
If
one
you-
pixel over.
If you'd have stood back the few pixels that you spent so long setting up for, you would have actually got that square. That's
Yeah.
what's sad about that.
Yeah. So that's the thing. You can line yourself up and do it, or you could just throw it and win. You know.
I would absolutely laugh if that landed.
That would have been amazing.
I would have loved more if he
Just
hit like
hang on.
over the
As
playing
just-
field, like he ends up in my red zone.
Alfred, just say that every
ends up in
time
his
you're going to
base,
throw.
like.
Oh no,
It's
Jim
with his
missed it.
Too
base.
far. Ready? No looking. No looking. No looking.
360.
He's got
Oh,
one.
No!
Oh,
Oh my god!
No,
Pixel.
that's
Oh my
just
God.
oh man.
That's so bad.
You know
Bummer. That's what I was doing too, Alpha. It's okay.
Two can play that game.
360 no scope.
No.
Oh!
It's not.
It's good. It's got it.
Bit
down.
built the
I mean,
game.
he designed
I would expect it to be good. If he wasn't, that would be embarrassing.